Hi, council members, Mayor Adler. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today. I'm here today and I want to talk actually sort of about values and leadership in our city and sort of my philosophy of leadership and values that I use in my activism here. I'm going to talk to you today about a formational year in my development as a young person. It was basically my junior year of college. The summer before my junior year of college, I was an intern, had a summer internship at N Street Village in Washington, D.C., which is a community for homeless women experiencing homelessness. It's full service. They have everything from entry-level day center up through supportive housing there. And we spent, before I was allowed to interact with the women in the community or work there, we spent 2 days talking about the biblical concept of hospitality and emblazoned on the front of that gate. And this is like seeing this gate for the first time is one of the most, still to me, like formational experiences in my life was a Bible verse from Leviticus, which says, you shall treat the stranger who sojourns with you as the native among you, and you shall love him as yourself, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. And so I had an amazing experience that summer. And then the next year, I went back to school, and I was president of my sorority. And I was flown out for a national leadership training for all the sorority presidents and of all the chapters, and they put us through this program called Leading with Values, which sounds a little cheesy, but what they told us over and over and over again is that if you put your values first, everything else will be for the good. So those two experiences, I was like, hospitality is like the #1 spiritual value that I have. And thinking through that, when I came to Austin, I started learning about the housing crisis that we have here. And my friend Sonia Traus in San Francisco often says, you know, it doesn't matter if you have a shortage of housing. It doesn't matter what your distribution mechanism is, whether you do it through pricing, whether you do it through wait lists, whether you do it through who got there first. If you don't have enough housing, you don't have abundance. So to me, abundance, a community of abundance, is the prerequisite for that hospitality. So the reason I'm talking to you today about these values is that I think it's important. You are our leaders. We elected you to do the right thing for our city. We elected you to create the community of abundance and of hospitality. And I don't care if CodeNEXT, and to be very explicit, I am a board member of Aura. We're supporting a revised CodeNEXT, not draft 3, but we're supporting basically planning commission recommendations and more. The more that you can do, the more that you can do for abundance of housing, we want you to do. And I don't care if that passes with 8 of you or, you know, I don't care what the numbers are. I want it to pass. And that's what leadership is. So I'm asking you today to make those hard decisions and build the community, the values that we want and we desire, that I think that we can welcome people into our community. Because if we don't, I don't know what's going to happen to the city. I work with UT students all the time from all parts of our state. And UT, Austin, that's the refuge for them. This is where they come so that they can live the lives and be their true, authentic selves. And I desperately want to welcome those young people into this city. They're Austinites too. So I beg you, please show us that leadership. Lead with the values that we know that you have. Thank you.